Before the sun even peeked over the water, we found ourselves climbing onto a saltwater fishing boat with some of our family and friends. We'd come to St. Petersburg, Florida to visit family, but today was all about chasing something new and wild. A day of tarpon fishing. If you're new here, I'm Dustin, and together with Marie, we share our adventures to help you break free from the daily grind. If you're dreaming of travel and wild experiences like this one, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments where you go if you could wake up anywhere tomorrow. We love hearing your stories and ideas.
Marie here, just hijacking Dustin's video, don't mind me. I just want to say I haven't been to the US in over 15 years, and believe it or not, I've never celebrated the 4th of July before. So getting to experience it here in Florida with Dustin's family and friends was seriously so special. I was honestly blown away by the fireworks tents lined up along the roads, like they are everywhere. And you can just walk into shops and buy fireworks so easily. And also how everything is decorated in blue, red and white. It was pretty crazy to see, coming from an Australian. It felt very American, but exciting at the same time. The energy, the food, the laughter, the fireworks, it's something I'll never forget. And of course, we couldn't leave without checking out Florida's most beautiful beach, Siesta Key Beach. It was packed, super sunny and windy, but getting there was a little bit of a trek. And this is how we gotta get there. But totally worth it for those views and the chill vibes for the day.
Today's beach day! That's what I'm doing all the taking out stuff there.
Anyway, back to Dustin's story.
Back to the story. I grew up fishing in the Midwest, on lakes, on farm ponds, and in rivers. Today was my very first time saltwater fishing, and I was pumped. The air was warm and salty as Marie, Karin, Tom, and Carly and I piled onto the fishing boat. The sky glowed pink as we pushed off from the dock and we headed out. Everyone was in that perfect state of anticipation, half awake and yet buzzing with excitement. Our experienced guide was Captain Jake Bear with No Bananas Sport Fishing. Jake steered us toward the shallows on the hunt for the elusive tarpon sportfish. We scouted our spot and cast out our lines with the hunks of enticing bait soaring out into the morning light with a huge splash. The energy was palpable. You felt like anything could happen.
That's a catfish. I've never seen a catfish before. And then Dustin said you can eat those. That's right.
Actually, catfish is delicious. Catfish fritters. Yum.
Fried catfish for dinner.
Sounds very yummy.
Want some of that?
Where are we, Dustin?
We're in St. Pete, Florida. We are fishing for tarpon.
And how's our luck going?
We're just getting started. Our luck's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We have a great guide today, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day, and perfect weather, sunrise, and yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, let's catch some
Tarpon. It didn't take long, and suddenly one of the rods bent hard. I happened to be closest, so I grabbed the pole, and the line was already zipping out. My heart and body jumped into overdrive, and my adrenaline was pumping. The boat was abuzz with energy. For the next 45 minutes, I fought that tarpon. My shoulders and forearms burned, sweat running down my back, and my legs bracing my body. It was a workout. This fish was big enough to pull the boat and was circling us enough that we circled and made about 20 laps around the boat. We all got our steps in that day. Tarpon are known to be fighters in the sportfish world, and every time she broke the surface, my breath caught, and then I'd reel some more. I was fighting the whole time. Tom jumped in to help me for a few minutes while my shaking arms started to give out. We all cheered each other on, laughing and shouting as the fish leapt and twisted, and after I took back over, I reeled her all the rest of the way to the leader. It was getting close. At first, we speculated that she was a decent-sized fish, but when she jumped clear out of the water and we finally got her close, we realized she was an absolute legend.
Whoa! What? Whoa!
That's a big fish.
They just open that bail for me?
Holy shit. Open the bail?
Yep.
Open. Open the veil.
Open the veil. Got it.
Yeah, baby.
Wow!
This was a trophy-sized haul, and this was strictly a catch and release endeavor, as they are not good for eating. After I brought her all the way in, Jake and I hopped off the boat and waded into the warm shallows to measure her out. She came in at a whopping 84 inches, which is 2.13 meters long, and 202 pounds, or 91.6 kilos. That size fish in that area is only caught once or twice a year, so it was pretty cool that we hooked it on the first try. She was likely about 70 years old, so a true old-timer of the sea. We helped her by cradling her and moving water through her gills to recover her breath and her strength. She was spent as much as I was. We spent nearly 20 minutes easing her back to full strength, even using the boat to help us get water through her gills. This was so she could swim away safely, out of the reach of any sharks lurking nearby. It felt like a small moment of respect for such a powerful creature. After that epic battle, we cruised out to another spot. Dolphins even played in our wake and on our bow, and the whole boat was buzzing with that post-adventure glow. We fished for some more bait, we cast out at a few other spots. I was hoping other folks would be able to catch some stories, but sadly that giant tarpon was the only star of the day. Saltwater sport fishing is one of those bucket list things that I've always wanted to do. Eventually, we dropped anchor at a sandbar for lunch. This was Marie and my first time dropping in the middle of the ocean to chill on a private little beach. The Florida sun warmed our faces and we dug our toes into the soft sand, searching for sand dollars and sharing stories, building memories. It was the kind of day you remember for a long time. Not just for the fish, but for the laughter, the teamwork, and the sense of freedom you only get when you're out on the water with the people you care about. This day was magic, and one for the memory books. We had a blast hanging out with Karin and Tom and Carly. A huge thanks to them for making such an incredible day happen. Trips like this remind me why we travel, and why we share these stories. It's not about ticking off destinations. It's about making memories with people you love, and saying yes to moments that pull you out of the ordinary. If you enjoyed this adventure, please hit like and subscribe and drop a comment below about your wildest fishing story. Or tell us about a dream trip you want to take. We read every single comment and your ideas inspire our next journeys. Make sure to give us a follow on our TikTok and Instagrams. Thanks for joining us on this unforgettable day in St. Pete's, Florida. Until next time, keep chasing. Your next adventure could be closer than you think.